everyone, welcome back to Herky the Cavalier's channel. I'm here today with Herky and Milton, and we are in Toronto right now at the Novotel in Vaughan specifically, and we wanted to film a quick video on little tips and tricks to help you when you travel with your dog and how to get them comfortable in a hotel room because it is a new environment for your dog. So these are just a few tips that work for us and hopefully can help you too. So if you're interested in finding out what are our tips, please keep watching. First tip is to bring items that smell like home or that remind your dog of home. We like to travel with some of their clothes that they're used to at home. You can bring some blankets, even your own clothing that you brought from home that smells like home to them. So bring that, it just reminds them of something familiar. You can also, of course, bring toys, and that really helps them feel at ease and feel like it's not 100% foreign. Take them around the hotel premises to sniff out the premises themselves and the hotel room just so they can get acquainted with the hotel. You can also take them around the hotel on the first day you arrive just so that they get familiar with around the hotel and what there is to do and to sniff. If your hotel room is large enough, like here we have a really big hallway, you can of course play with them in the room. Just make sure that you don't disturb your neighbors too much, but Milton loves to play fetch in this hallway, so that's what we did with her. It really got her more at ease. Let them sleep on the bed. Now I know there's some people that are against dogs sleeping on the bed, but for us on vacation, the girls get to sleep with us. We put pajamas on them to make sure that there's not too much fur flying around, and then they sleep with us on the bed, and that really makes them feel more secure. There's less chances that they have anxiety and that they feel overwhelmed also. Another tip is to make sure that they pee and poo before they get in the room. That is super important because Herky tends to have anxiety when we go to new places, and when we got to another hotel on our previous trip, when we got into the hotel room, she actually jumped on the bed and she got so nervous she started like scratching the bed and stuff, and that's called nesting. She's trying to make herself feel comfortable and basically digging herself a bed, and then she peed on the hotel bed. Like, not even kidding, we had just gotten there and she peed on the bed. That was super embarrassing, super unfortunate, but just make sure that they pee and poo before they get on the bed so there's less chances that they have accidents in the room. Depending on the hotel policy, if you can leave the hotel room and leave them in the room, I would suggest that you put them in the bathroom. The reason being is that it's a smaller environment, so they feel more secure when it's a smaller new environment than a bigger one, and there's less chances that there's a lot of noises in the bathroom than in the room as well. And when you put them in the bathroom, make sure they have water, make sure that it's really comfortable. We like to line it with a few blankets and towels also, so that they can feel like it's a sort of a bed and that they're comfortable in it. When you travel, also make sure that you are reachable. So leave your phone's data on, especially if you leave your dogs in the room, so that if there's anything that happens to your dogs, the hotel management can actually reach you. And of course, you should do your own research on what daycares and what sort of dog babysitting centers there are around, because if your hotel doesn't allow you to keep the dogs in the room, then at least you can leave them at a dog daycare or some dog sitter such as Rover or something. You can leave them at somebody's place for the day. Also, it's very important that you get their energy out. So during your travels, even if it's a business trip, make sure that you have a little bit of time to exercise your dogs because they get cooped up all day and they can feel very anxious, especially if they have all that pent-up energy and they don't get it out. Make sure that you exercise them. And last tip, which is super simple but very important, is to make sure that you have fun with them, make them feel secure, love them, give them a lot of attention, make them feel as comfortable as you can. So that's it for little tips and tricks. We hope you enjoy, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. We love you and we'll see you soon. Bye!